Right, so welcome to my One of Nine podcast, to all my One of Niners. I have my very good friend Michelle here. Well, do you want me to say Michelle? What do you want me to say? Is it too late now? It's too late now. All right, this is Michelle. I have Michelle here. Welcome to my podcast, Michelle. This is how we do it on this side. I know you got your own little podcast going. So when I was doing my podcast, I was asking Michelle a lot of questions, the brainstorming and stuff like that. So she's a very good friend during that period. I was like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know. She's like, do it.
Do it, bitch.
Do it, bitch.
We could cuss on your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard cussing.
Yeah, cuss. We cuss a lot.
Yeah.
Muchacha. Yeah. So,
well, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you for coming. It's actually been, you're like my fifth guest, and I was pretty much hoping to get you in.
Oh, you know I was.
No, I mean like before 10, like before I started getting big and start getting like
what?
Before I start getting like strangers on my shit, like I wanted to have you on it, like duh.
Yeah, I was hoping to be like the second person, but whatever.
Skylar beat you.
The first, yeah, that's crazy.
And then Mitch beat you.
Yeah, that's.
And then my mama beat you.
That's even crazier.
From New York.
I know.
Bitch. Okay. So the tradition.
Take a shot.
We're gonna take a little shot, so that it can go well. Well, it's gonna go well no matter what. Because we act the same drunk as we do sober. Oh my god, bitch!
Don't pour too much.
So you pour yourself.
Yeah,
and you better not do like 2 drops either. Don't cheat, bitch.
Oops.
Diablo,
my nigga. Okay, ja.
Okay, that's good.
Dale. Oh, leave it here.
All right, so this is to many more years of friendship.
For sure.
And
to your podcast.
To my podcast, your podcast, and to our girls growing old together.
Yes, amen.
Amen. Cheers. Ay, mierda.
Motherfucker.
Jesus Santísimo.
Fucking bitch. That motherfucker burns.
Woo!
Okay.
That shit did the electric slide down.
Damn. And last night I drank too.
Ooh, what you was drinking on?
Hennessy. I told you, remember? And I was like, I can't do Hennessy no more.
I can't do regular Henny no more. Like, I used to be able to do, like, first of all, I never tolerated Henny. And then, like, my brother, that's all he drinks.
Yeah.
So it was just, one of my brothers, that's all he drinks. And it was just like, we'd used to go out. So I was like, Henny and Coke, Henny or Red Bull, or Henny and Cran. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Girl, my years are creeping up on me.
Baby, that's how I can't. The only thing now that I can drink is Remy and Douce.
Is it regular Remy or you?
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
regular Remy. You know what? I've never had Remy.
What?
I don't think I've ever had Remy.
Remy Martin.
Yeah, bitch. I know what Remy is. I know what it is. I don't think I ever had it.
You had Douce though.
No, tampoco.
What?
No, I never. Douce is Jay-Z's stuff, right? Yeah, no, I never had it. Nope.
You gonna try it, and it's smoother.
Is it smooth?
Yeah. I want Douce to sponsor my podcast. That's why
it's gonna happen.
Have it.
It's gonna happen. I used to fuck with Ciroc. I don't know where everything going on now. I'm like, thank God I didn't buy that bottle. Thank God. I'm like, me too. No, but yeah.
I don't.
That's what do you think about that? Everything going on with Diddy and stuff like that.
I mean, which many years ago already with Diddy was a lot of stories and things being said about him. Yes, but like his parties were like dudes fucking on dudes and stuff like that. So it was like a gay type shit. Yes.
I never heard that.
Excuse me. One of the I forgot who it was, but he was like, that's why he don't go to his party.
Really?
Because they get like
that went left for me because I didn't think like that would be the like with everything happening now. I didn't think that would be the like what was the rumors back then. I mean, if you think about it, he's been around a really long time, and for him to not have
killed Tupac.
Don't let Jada hear you. And for him to be around for so long
Yeah.
and him not to be in scandals like that, like he would appear periodically,
Yeah.
but then that shit would go away real quick. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. It's been like more than 30 years, and
Yeah.
he's never been like locked up. He's never been in no shit.
But you gotta think about it, and I think that's why Cassie came now with it, because I feel like he makes all these people sign like a contract,
an NDA, right? That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Yeah,
and I think that's why she spoke up.
I think that's why she spoke up, because now the contract basically ended.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now she's like, okay, I can talk now.
But if you think about it, people were bashing her. They were talking, oh, you know, you get a little money and you roll over. Like, first of all, I don't blame her, because she already opened up a can of worms and she got her money. She out. She's winning right now. Like, if you ask me, like she got more than what she asked for.
Yeah.
And she opened up a can of worms.
Yeah.
Like, she inspired, I'm not going to say inspired, but she started that whole shit of all the other women's coming forward.
Coming out now. Yeah.
So I think she winning. So for people like criticizing, talking about, oh, Cassie, you get your little money and you roll over like that. Like,
yeah, because they're saying too that they're like, oh, that she did it because they're going broke or whatever. Nah. I don't believe that. I don't. And it's fucked up that people will say that about a woman. Like, when you don't know what she went through mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throughout all these years. Maybe, you know, maybe the contract ended. You know, she has kids. So waiting. Maybe, you know, it helped. It wanted maybe for her to move on with her life. You know, and be able to love on her kids and her husband or whatever. She's like, I got to take this demon.
Like, that was holding her back.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
I also think.
I think that's
it could have been like, you don't know if her reasons were selfless. Like, what, like, she probably sees young Miami, or what's her name?
Yeah.
She probably sees a lot of herself in her. And she's like, before this girl goes down the same route I went, let me do this, because
open up her eyes
through this. And I'm pretty sure
Carisha, she's already in too deep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what you call this, like, Cassie is she didn't do it with the idea that all these women were going to come forward. Like, she probably didn't even know all these women was out there, because these were people before her, I think.
Yeah. So, because it was one person in 1991.
Yeah, so like, for her to. And then I heard also people were saying that Kim was about to come out with like a story on him or a book on him. Oh, and then all of a sudden, it's like a healthy woman just died.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, I don't know too much on it. This is just people like talking. You know, you always got like
the social media.
Like, you always got these social media investigators. And they're like, well, Kim was about to come out with a book, like a tell-all book.
I heard also that his son don't want to fuck with him neither.
Which one?
Quincy, the one that is not his.
Albie Shore's son. He's an R&B singer's son that he adopted. Yeah. So Kim Porter's his mom.
Yes.
And he got with Diddy got with Kim Porter, and she had him already with Albie Shore. So he pretty much adopted him. So he's not really Diddy. Well, he raised him. He calls, like, he's been up until now. He's been calling Diddy his dad.
His dad.
I mean, I would. Hello, like, I would be too. Like, I'd be upset too. Like, I'm gonna gravitate towards blood, like my mom.
Right.
Like, so now and I'm pretty sure he's probably like in it. Like, we're watching from the outside in, but he's in it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, and
he hasn't been around, like, I guess, like him or whatever. So
he hasn't spoken up. Yeah. But he's also the same one, because around the same time, I think he had gotten arrested for like a DUI. So you don't know what demons he was battling.
That's true.
Because for you to go out there and get like
all the kids, though, can you like, what they witnessed? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the girls, his like twins, didn't witness anything, but
he just had a baby too, like, bruh.
And then he just had a baby,
and then mind you, that's something I will never understand. Like, Young Miami, she was like, oh yeah, we not together, but that's my man. So I'm like, okay, I will never understand that, and I won't talk bad on it either, because it's something I don't fully understand. Like, if you guys have your own agreement, that's okay, that's fine. That's on y'all, because I'm not dealing with it. Y'all the one dealing with it. But like, I wonder like how she's feeling right now, like with all that going on.
Me too. I really do. The thing about, I think, Miami, she's her mind right now is like, he got me to here, which is, her podcast show.
But I think she's had a little success before him.
No. She has, but Diddy has a lot of pulls
and power. That's another thing. Yeah,
so
you don't know.
She's looking at it as money right now, and then maybe all this coming out, she's probably like, "Fuck."
She's scared. She probably scared.
Now she probably can't get out because don't forget, I'm
probably
pretty
got
sure
an NDA.
He made her sign something too.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why Cassie did it. Because she was like, who knows how many other women are out there. Or she probably just did it, like, for herself. Who knows? You never know. Because she hasn't spoken about it. So.
She hasn't.
And I don't think she's going to. But the thing is, people forget that a civil suit and a criminal case, a civil case and a criminal case is two different things. So Cassie, whatever, she probably dismissed what she was going for. But he still could face criminal charges. And she could still be, like, subpoenaed to testify. So her part is done. Like, she got her money, but that was a part of the civil. Like, you're suing for money. That's what civil is. You're suing
so if you saying, like, all these other things that are coming
like, if they all come together, like, that's
she will have to go to court.
She will have to go to court.
Oh, but
she could be subpoenaed to be a testimony, like a...
Young Jock.
Oh, he spoke on it, too. I saw that. He
spoke on it, too.
What we just talk about that? We were like, yo, he's a good storyteller.
He is.
That shit had me intrigued. I was like,
and look,
and what happened?
I was there. They'll definitely call him.
Yeah, for sure. Because all those people. Oh my God, all those people. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure he can have all the pull he wants, but I don't think nobody's willing to go to jail for Diddy. I wouldn't go to jail for nobody. I'm sorry.
He killed Tupac and Biggie, so who knows? He might kill.
So stupid. And then that's another thing about that case. Like, these, at the time of their killing, these were the hottest names out there. And you mean to tell me that with the FBI out there, like, all these agencies out there, and nobody knows nothing?
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that shit. They tried to kill Tupac twice.
Right.
Well, they tried to kill him once. They did it the second time. So, like, you mean to tell me nobody knows nothing? Like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, nah.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't.
And I don't believe in that street justice thing. Tell me, I'm not saying nothing. Like, if that was my homie, I'd be like, listen, I'm not saying nothing, but I think y'all should go talk to Chelle.
Well, damn. Don't throw me under the bus.
Like, I think y'all should. Maybe she might give you something that, like, throw a little.
I'm not gonna give you nothing.
Throw a little hit that way, like, I don't.
They gonna come and say, Liz said not a goddamn thing, because I don't know what she's talking about. She probably don't even know what she's talking about.
Like, who? I would have turned into an owl real quick. Who?
Like, what? I don't even speak English. It's
no,
nobody good looking for me.
No, yo no sé. Yo limpiaba casa. Yo no sé. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, I've been wanting to ask, like, how do you, like, what's your take on that?
I do feel, though, I feel for Cassie, because I don't think that she would, I don't want to say ruin her reputation, but that's something big to come out with if you're lying. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
So I don't think, one, and then two, she gave a lot of details, like
you can't make that shit up. Even if you was fucking the person who made Harry Potter books, I think, like, for the and then the fact that people came out and
they wrote a pretty good book. Very like,
what's her name, J.K. Rowling. But I think personally, for her to go into details about that, and then you can kind of tell, and then again, social media investigators, like, they started bringing up old ass videos.
Yeah.
Like, there was one time where, like, there was a news reporter talking to, like, Cassie at, like, some event, and Diddy.
Oh, yep.
Did you see that? Where his face changed, and then he immediately grabbed her, like, from behind. Yeah. Like, that must have been, like, to the world, that was like, oh, look, he's caressing her. But
to her,
she knew what she meant.
Shit.
Like, that was probably his way of saying, like,
ass beat when I get home,
or, like, watch your words.
Oh, that too. Like, I mean, that, and I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home.
And then there was a video that came out. I don't know how these people be, like, who holds all these videos on their phone? These are, like, Snapchat videos from, like, first of all, Snapchat erases 24 hours later. And for people to be bringing up Snapchat from 3 years ago.
Yes.
Like, people you have this on your phone for this?
But, you have those type of people that will just,
they feel something?
I don't want to say obsessed, because I think that's not a right word, but I'm gonna just use obsessed because I don't know no other word.
Infatuated.
Yeah, with like celebrities.
That's true. Yeah.
And they might be like, "Oh, I might be able to use this down, the
Down the
line."
road.
Yeah,
Or maybe somebody who just felt that was weird. And
could
I be
be.
erasing things off my phones, but they're still in the cloud.
Cloud,
Cloud, yeah.
motherfucking
But
cloud.
it was a video of like him recording, and she was like wrapped up under a sheet.
It's so funny. Hold on, because the cloud is so funny, right? Because when you delete a contact, here come fucking Siri and be like, maybe, and then it'll be like
Oh, yeah.
like, no, it ain't no maybe. I deleted that person off my contact.
I deleted them for a reason, Siri.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know.
And
I feel bad for Cassie though,
and also because he wasn't the only one. So there was now. I think you know what it is. I'm like, what is it with these?
Jamie Foxx got accused too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and
I'm shocked.
What it is. Apparently, I think I don't know. Maybe we can find out later. But like, it was like to avoid that whole Me Too, like 20 years down the road. They put a thing up like for a sexual assault deadline, pretty much. I think they did.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, you have until this day to come forward if there's any sexual assault. That's why within like 24 hours,
it was like five.
It was people, like five of them. So I'm like, I think that's what happened because I did see something that was like a deadline. I don't know exactly what the deadline was for. Yeah. But I know that was. But in reality, I'll be honest with you. Again, I thank the Lord I've never been a victim of sexual assault, and I don't plan on even trying to see what that feels like, because like, oh, this, because some people be like, oh, they should have came forward a long time. Like, you don't know what demons these people are battling.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say too, because I know somebody very close to me that went through it, and it took this person years also to say something.
Yeah, mine too. I have a person in I'm not going to say how my relation is.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
I know them, and yeah, it was something really big, and it tore our circle
and
apart.
Then you got to really think about, sorry, but because that's another thing is you got to really think about if Cassie would have came out when it happened or whatever, who would have really believed her?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
while it was happening.
Yeah. Right. So she knows more in depth, like what happened behind closed doors, how much power he has, who he knew, what could have happened to. Like, she knows more. You know what I'm saying? She took this long for a reason.
Yeah, and I think it was like 10 years.
They were together for 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. That's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of days. And there was, I think somebody came out. There was like, oh, there was one time that he gave her a black eye so bad that he sent her to like Hawaii for 3 weeks.
I heard something.
He paid her vacation or something.
I know that he started fucking with her when she was like 19 years old.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was like,
but I mean, look at him now. He's fucking with Carisha, and Carisha's
younger than us. No, she's younger than us. She's like 29.
Okay, well, she's around our age. Well, under, but. And he's what, 50?
He's 50 something. So I was calculating it the other day, and I was like, when did he start his career? He started his career like in 88 or 87, which is well before I was born. So I can only imagine if she was born in like, I think like 93 or 94. So you was out here.
Arisha.
You're the only one that called her by her name, but first of all. Because she young Miami to me. That's how she
Okay, yeah, she's 29.
Yeah, she's 20. I was looking it up the other day. She's like 29 and he's like 52. So
I know he's in his 50s, yeah.
Yeah, grown ass man.
54. Aparte.
Shit. But his career, look when he started his career. He started his career like 7 years before Carisha was born. That's like disgusting.
That is. Let me see. All right. 1969, 1993. He's his own.
That's when he started his own record label. But he started before that.
He's been out. Right.
Since before that, which is, I mean,
years active 1990.
Shit.
So yeah, probably like you probably was right. Like maybe like 88.
I shouldn't be talking shit though. What? Like.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyways,
okay. We discussed that after this.
Yeah, that's another episode.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just and then I just personally me, because I am the way that I am, I would have been like, you do something to me now, like tomorrow, I'm gonna be on Channel 9 News. Like tomorrow. Yeah. That's just how I am.
But
though.
You only saying that because you haven't went.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what
I'm saying? Yeah.
From as of my perspective right now, and again, I'm not belittling, and I'm not saying these women took too long, you know, because maybe to them it wasn't too long. Maybe for them it was just the right time. They were just like, we don't know what therapy they've gone through. We don't know how many people behind them were like, you need to go say something, like, because that's happened to all of us one way or another. When we're like, you need to say something. It's not relating to sexual assault specifically, but it was like, you need to say something, and be like, no, you know, whatever. But like the other day we were talking about like, oh, we hate how some of our friends are going through certain situations in their relationship, and you're trying to give them that advice, but to them, they're listening. I mean, they're hearing you, but they're not listening.
They're not there. Yeah. But see, that's another thing too. Like, for example, I used to always say, oh, if a guy ever puts his hands on me, I'm gonna leave the relationship. I'm gonna kill him. It's hard. Whatever. And I was in a domestic relationship, and it was hard to leave. Like, it's not that I wanted to stay. It's not that I wanted. It just sometimes it's not as easy as people think to leave. You can't say what you would do until you're in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you got years in it.
Especially if you got years in it.
Like, I've never been through it, but what that comes with a lot is it's not only physical abuse, it's emotional. It's financial. Yeah. It's psychological, and you're also worried about what that person could do. Like, if he did this to me and we're together and he loves me, like, imagine if I do leave him. Like, this guy's gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna like, you know, tear my house. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you start to think of things like that, because like that's something that's more. I'm not gonna say more understandable, but it unfortunately is more common.
Yeah.
Than like I would say, like, you know. But then again, you don't know, because a lot of sexual assaults go unspoken for,
and
so they could be equally, you know, they could be equally happening. But the fact that domestic abuse is more noticeable, let's just put it like that.
It is, but it isn't. A lot of people didn't know that I was going through that, and people are probably finding out now because I spoke about it in my podcast, and I'm now speaking about it because I could probably help somebody out. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I know. It was years in putting his hands on me. It got to the point that he almost killed me. So it's like, and I was still there.
And for that to happen to Michelle, that's a lot. Because Michelle,
and I still fought back.
She's a firecracker.
But
but no, I complete, like, I lost my mom lost her sister to domestic.
Oh, you told me that. Yeah, you told
me.
She
lost it, and then which is why
my mom went through it too. She almost died. Too.
I take it very offensively. Like the other day, I was talking to, again, I'm not gonna say the relationship, but I was talking to someone that I care for and I love, and she was just venting to me, talking about, oh, this person did this to me, and she's been telling me about little by little about how things have been escalating, and like. In that, like, usually I will mind my fucking business, because at the end of the day, sadly, going back to how we were saying before, that nobody can get you out of that situation except yourself.
Right.
Like, I can't, like, let's say if I knew you and you were going through that, there's no advice. There's no me, hey, Michelle, I picked you up, get in the car, we're leaving. Like, there's no amount of that I can do to get you out of that situation, because at the end of the day, and we've seen it all, like, they'll go back.
Yeah.
So
now you put yourself in a situation where something could happen to you, or whatever the case is, and here you go. The other person is laying right back in the bed.
Back in the bed with them, and
then, now you looking like.
And now I'm looking stupid. Because you know we share moments together with these people. Because sadly, because I'm the type of person where, like, for example, you got a man, right, and you talk to me about your man.
I don't have a man.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you have a man, right? And you telling me about all the, could you believe the other day he put his hand on me? And now it's Thanksgiving. You bring this man over.
How you gonna look at him?
I gotta be ha-haing with him because I know Michelle's not ready to
walk away.
To face
because
that.
If you brought him,
because if I brought, obviously, I have to sit there with my, hi, you want turkey or pernil? Like, I gotta sit there with my fucking face talking about, you want potato
poison or you want water?
You want what you want. Yeah. So obviously I can't end that relationship for Michelle.
Right.
So Michelle bring him around, I'm gonna be like, hi.
Which is what we just talked about too.
Exactly.
What a situation.
Exactly. So I'm over here.
And it's like that because it is on us. Whenever we're fed up, is when we walk away. You can try and give somebody advice. You can try to help them. You can try, but it doesn't mean
it's not. There's nothing work. You can say. Even with the other, remember the other individual that I was talking to you? I was like, yo, he's ready to move.
Oh, yep.
And then it was just like, literally, it was like, no, I'm not ready. And I'm just like, but this is what you wanted. So even you initiated this because this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
And I just backed you up. And then it was like, nah. So, it's just one of those things.
I think sometimes people are scared, and I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just speaking just overall. It could be a lot of reasons, but I think sometimes people aren't, I don't know if I should say
they're scared of change.
I think that, and I think they're probably like they feel like they won't find somebody.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like they're scared to be alone.
To start over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That going back to the person that I was like I can say hands down, this person I would go to jail for them. Like, and she was just telling me, she's like, oh, how, this is like, it's been over a few months and it's been like, oh, this happened. And I'm like, I'm not going to intervene. I'm going to just be honest with you, but this is my advice to you. Because at the end of the day, I know I got to coexist with this person. Because my intervening, I'm not going to go 0 to 100 and talk about, let's have a Dr. Phil moment. I'm going to be straight up. Like, you touch this person, it's a wrap for you. Like, there's not going to be no warning. You're going to know exactly how I feel.
Right.
So before we get to that point, just know by you telling me this. And again, I don't want to deter them from telling me again.
Right.
So I will tell them, I was like, would you like me to intervene?
Yeah.
They'll be like, no. I'll be like, okay, so you can still vent to me.
Right.
Because this way you don't bottle it up, and I want you to be able to talk to me about it.
Right.
But slowly I've been seeing how it's been escalating, and I'm getting to the point where it's like I spoke to this person. I was like, this and that is what happened to my aunt in 97. I don't want you to go through the same thing.
Right.
You have to think that, and my mom has this saying. She always has these little sayings that when you're little, you're like, I don't know what the fuck that means. What does it mean? She always said it, niño no amarra hombre. Meaning that no child holds down a man, no child fixes a man, no child will ever change any relationship. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day...
Even my mom said, another thing she said was, be careful who you choose to be the father of your kids.
Exactly, because you got to deal with that person for the rest of your life.
And you can choose who you want the father, because you got to carry it. So...
Yeah, so like with her saying that, like, muchacho no amarra hombre, like at the beginning I was like, I don't know what that means. Yeah. But now I'm like, I know exactly what that means. Now it's like, at the end of the day, like, a man will be a man or will be a dog no matter what you put in front of him. How many men out there have kids, a family, beautiful family, woman that holds them down, woman that does this, and they still go out and cheat? Mm-hmm. And they don't think about their kids. They think about the kids when they get caught.
I still don't even think they think about their kids when they get caught.
They just don't want to get caught. Like, I think a lot of men apologize because, like, be honest, let's say a man will not apologize to a woman if 20 years go by
and he didn't get caught.
For sure. He would not come out and be like, no. I'm so sorry, this is what happened.
Yeah. No.
So you only apologizing because you got caught. You got caught.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Yeah. So don't come with that bullshit.
Yeah.
I just think that's how that is. So I don't know. But that's that. Yeah. And let's go. Which pile do you want to do? Which pile of questions?
These
are the spicy. Well, these are random, and some of them are spicy.
Yeah,
but they're very personal. Some of them are personal.
Okay.
And then this is just like, you'd be like, oh, these are like thinking questions.
Yeah.
Which one? Thinking question?
Let's do thinking since we've been kind of like deep. Thinking. We'll do the spicy stuff after.
Yeah. All right. So, let me see. All right. So, all right. Which one of us would end up in jail and why? Be honest. Completely honest.
I'll probably end up in jail.
For what?
Probably beating somebody's ass.
That's what I had in mind. Yeah. I was like, you about to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah, I think that, like, but you gotta, I won't just fight anybody. No. Like, no. You gotta, like, push me.
I don't like your outfit, bitch. Let's go.
I'm gonna beat your ass because why you wearing them shoes, ho? No.
They don't even go together.
Yeah, I think that. I think
like
I'll
somebody ticked you off. I think what ticks you off, correct me if I'm wrong, what ticks you off is oblivious. Let me word myself correctly because you about to beat my ass. Like oblivious, and this is probably like a double entendre. Oblivious ignorance. So, like, let's say,
okay,
we at a club, we at a bar, whatever.
Yeah.
A girl backs up into you. You spill your drink.
Yeah. I spill my drink. Okay.
You spill your drink. She backs up into you. You spill your drink. She turns around. She knows she bumps into you, and just continues about her business.
Oh, nah. Yeah. About you. No, you ain't even say, my bad, I'm so sorry. Like, I ain't mean to do that. I didn't.
So on top of the fact that she was oblivious, she's also ignorant because So I think that let me just that's what I meant by that double entendre.
I mean, I'll definitely check somebody. Doesn't necessarily mean I would fight.
Can I try and guess what you would say to this girl?
Like,
I'm gonna try and do your accent, your Miami accent.
Oh shit!
You ain't see me, hoe? Did I get it?
Pussy hoe? Pussy hoe? Cause what? You gonna tell me you ain't see me?
You ain't see me, pussy hoe?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Would you go to jail? Would you? What would you end up in jail for if you were to?
Anything surrounding. I'm not a violent person, and when I go out clubbing, I'm very I already built myself up for ignorance. So I already go out thinking somebody's gonna get ignorant. Yeah. So my tolerance level needs to be up here. That's my mentality.
Right.
When I do not have any tolerance or my fuse is very short, it would have to be anything related to
my
Giselle.
Daughter. Yeah.
Anything related to Giselle.
For sure.
For example, God forbid Giselle gets bullied. People get called to the school.
Yeah.
Their parents are like, well, my son, no, you like, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your kid bully my kid, I'm about to bully the shit out of you.
Look, Camilla's school, they know me. And they don't know me because Camilla's a bad child. No, they know me because...
you from Miami. Right? Okay. That's why they know you.
Yeah.
Here come Miami, mama.
They be like, oh, there go that crazy mom.
No, but I feel like Camilla, she could not hold herself.
No, she can. And the only reason why I went, it wasn't even a female. It was a boy that hit her. At first, he was telling her like racial comments. You know, black this, black that. You're slave. He was
white.
Mm-hmm. And Camilla would come and tell me, so I will go send emails because I always.
Damn.
Yes. He will. So I will send emails just to keep it on record, but I will also call. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Until one day Camilla called me, she was just like, he hit her, she got a bruise. I was like, oh yeah. I rushed to that schoolhouse so quick. The police officer was there. I was like, you might have to come, because one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna chill right now. And when I say I went off. And it was another time
that would have been,
yeah, I wasn't having it. One thing else for sure is my daughter's gonna know I have her back. I could look crazy as hell, but my daughter's gonna know that no matter what, she can call on me, and I'm gonna be right there.
Like I've never had to deal with that type of situation. It was one time, because you know how Giselle is.
Yeah.
Complete opposite of like
Camilla. Yeah.
Camilla.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Camilla's rowdy. I'm just saying she's more outspoken. Like Camilla would tell you things.
Yeah.
Giselle, because she knows my anger when it comes to her and her protectiveness, she didn't tell me. So what happened with her was, I found out because she told my mom and my brother before me.
You told me.
We all happened to be here.
Yeah.
And I think they were here for like the holidays or something like that. And I think my brother was the one who said something, but he said it in front of my mom. Or my mom, it was one of them, but I know they said it in each other's presence.
Yeah.
Because I don't act the same in front of my brother as I do in front of my mom, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, So like with my mom, I would have been like, oh hell no, like no. With my brother, I would have been like, what the? Like I would have like
it's a whole different.
It's a whole different. Like that's my English side. Yeah. So one of them said it, but they said it in front of the other with the intention of keeping me kind of like in check. Yeah. So they were like, oh, how a little boy had spit water at Giselle's face. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and when did this happen? They was like, oh, like 2-3 days ago. I was like, and y'all just now telling me? Yeah. And it was like, no, but I had to talk. Like my brother has this thing where him and her have a connection, which I find to be, which is why he's like, no. He's like, please don't yell at her. Please don't tell her, because she spoke to me. She came to me. Right. She told somebody. Right. So she went to my brother and she spoke to him. And at least
somebody.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, Mitch, he has a much more calmer demeanor than I do. Yeah. So she spoke to him, which is her uncle, and I'm forever grateful because she went to him. So she was like, oh no, a boy spit water in my face. And this was like right after COVID. Mm. So I was already like, so he spoke to her. He was like, you need to go and you need to tell a teacher. And please tell your mom if this happens again, because we're leaving home. Like they live in New York. Like, right. But you need to tell your mom if this happens again. Like, has this happened to you before? He had the whole talk with her. So like, I guess it happened again. And she was like, I'm not telling my mom. I'm not telling my mom. So it happened again, I think, but it happened some other way. Like he did something else to her. So she took her, like, here in Florida it gets hot, obviously. So she took her whole canister of water, like her thermos, and she poured it on this little boy. And when I tell you that
the same boy
the same little boy. So and this was like, they called me and they told, like, the teacher told me. Yeah. But the teacher's like, I'm not telling you so that you guys can come because I already spoke to his parents. And although this time it was worse for him around, like, I made them squash it. And I told the parents that it was their kid that started it, and she was just defending herself. Right. And those parents were okay with it. They weren't okay with it,
but they were okay.
They weren't like, oh, we need to go up to the school. They were just like, because you know when you got a badass kid. Shoot. Yeah. You know when you got a badass kid. Right. So, and I was like, at what time did this happen? So school here starts for elementary like 8:30. So this happened like around 9 a.m. So that water was full and very cold. Yeah. So he was cold the entire day. I was like, good for him. Good for that.
That's what he gets.
And then after that,
I took Camilla too, though. Defend yourself.
I spoke to Giselle. I was like, you need to tell me when things like happen. Like things like this happen. I was like, I promise not to overreact depending on the situation. Yeah. I promise not to, because I want her to be able to come to me and tell me things. And talk. Yeah. You know, like, don't wait for what if my brother wasn't here?
You're right.
Who would she have spoken to? Like, nobody. She would have bottled this up. So it was, and Mitch, when Mitch was younger, Mitch used to get bullied. So I'm pretty sure he resonates with her on it. Right. Back then it was different times. We get bullied for different things. Nothing that had to do with like race, like how it is now. Right. Like you would get bullied, I think, back then for being like bigger, I
got bullied because I didn't speak English.
Oh, I thought it was because like you were probably like too white. Because you white as fuck. Like your skin complexion.
First of all, I'm not white as fuck.
You pale.
I'm not pale or nothing.
Your pigment is off.
No, your pigment.
Am I going worse?
Is off. I mean, I said worse.
Your pigment is worse. Are you calling me black? My pigment is worse. Your pigment. All right.
Your pigment.
Do you want to ask the next one?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Let's do this one.
Oh Lord.
Should we?
I be doing it to myself sometimes with these questions.
If you can be an animal, what animal would it be?
Ooh. That's a tough one. I would want to be...
I already know which animal I would be.
I want to be a rich person's dog.
A dog?
They get pampered, bro.
Out of all the animals in the world, a dog?
All the other animals are in the wild.
You could be a poodle.
Bitch. Next question. Next question, bitch.
What
animal would you be?
That cute.
What animal?
A lion.
A lion. Yeah, I can see you a lion now.
Yeah.
Wow, bitch. Wow. That's your spirit animal.
That's my spirit animal.
I think that's the spirit animal. Ooh.
What it is?
What do people misunderstand most about you?
That's a deep one.
That's a deep one, bitch. We got time.
Misunderstand about me. I don't know.
I can tell you what people misunderstand about you that you mean.
That I mean? You think I'm mean?
I said that people misunderstand about you. Like they'll think that you're mean.
Oh.
But you're a real sweetheart.
I am. I'm a crybaby.
You are.
Yeah.
You are. You cry. You remember we cried for that documentary one time?
Bitch, first of all, I did not cry.
Yes, you did.
No.
Don't play with me, bitch. We was in the dark and I saw your face gleaming.
I did not have tears driving down.
Your eyes were watery.
That's it. I don't cry. For some reason, I don't cry for movies.
It wasn't a movie.
Or documentaries.
It was a documentary about the little girl. Yes, it was like saving something.
But we was getting emotional because we're moms.
I cried.
I know you did. You was a crybaby too, though.
I am. But I admit it, bitch. I was crying because what killed me was when the mom killed herself.
I know. Oh,
I was so. We remember we started Googling the bitch.
We did. We started Googling everything.
Where she
live in Florida or some shit like that?
The whole story happened here in Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
That's some crazy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would say. I think maybe people think that I'm mean, but I don't mean to be mean.
I think that's your.
I think I'm like. There's a lot of things that actually, and that's probably for like another podcast. Actually, I think that there's a lot of things that people misunderstand about me. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that people misunderstand about me.
Like name one other than you being mean.
Okay. I think people think maybe. I don't know. There's so many that's like running through my mind, but it's so much. It will be like an explanation after. Like,
yeah, we got that.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I think that people think that like,
all right, let's break it down. What do you think men misunderstand the most about you? Or would it be easier if I say women, like females?
I don't know.
Did that make the question harder?
Yeah, because see, women think that I actually had a girl tell me this. She said that when she got to know me, and she was just like, "Wow, you're actually really cool." She was like, "I thought that because you're like pretty, that you wouldn't." Bitch? Yeah, like I'm a bitch. Like I wouldn't deal with I wouldn't deal with
girls that are pretty, that are not
pretty. Yeah. And I was like, that's not me. I chill with anybody.
I give off the vibe.
Unless like you're like, you gotta be cool, I chill with you. I'm not gonna chill with you.
I'm cool as fuck.
If you like annoying.
I give off the vibe, or people misunderstand the most, I think, about me is probably, I could tell you a few, but one of them is my sexuality.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
Like a lot of people think I'm
gay.
I'm gay, or that I'm into women.
Why? Because you're like tomboyish?
I'm tomboyish. I'm not girly. Yeah. I'm not like your average girl in the sense of like, oh my god, makeup. Oh my god, my nails. Oh my god, like no.
Yeah.
I'm the type to go to a bar and watch a game, and completely watch the game with a dude and not think the dude is cute at all, and the guy probably thinks I'm flirting with him. Like no, that's not the case.
See, I'm like that too though, because I can go somewhere and just chill with somebody, and then people will be like, don't do that because you're misleading. I'm like, how? I didn't, just because I'm having a conversation with somebody does not mean I want to fuck.
I was just
I like you.
I was just calling him bro. Like, bro, did you watch that touchdown? Oh, I want to fuck you. Like, is that what you understood? The fuck?
They say that though. They feel like I heard somebody told me that. Some dude told me that because he was like, I was telling them about how I was at the bar one time and I was just vibing with this one guy. Like I didn't think anything of it.
Mm-hmm.
He bought me food, he bought me drinks, but I felt like he was doing it just to be kind.
Mm-hmm.
And we was watching the game, and then at the end he was just like, "Oh, well, you should call me." Da-da-da. I'm not gonna call you because I don't have no interest for nothing after this. You know what I'm trying to say?
Thank you for the pretzels, but I'm leaving.
Thank you for the chicken wings. No, but the person told me, he was like, "Oh well, that was like you're misleading because guys like to basically have a girl that they can talk as like like a homeboy vibe as well."
Yeah,
but that's sad because
I think it's weird though because first of all,
can we not have friendships that we don't have to like each other?
Like I have 2 guy friends that we've been friends for over 17 years. I'm 33 now. We're all 33. We're all in the same age group because we met in school. We met in freshman year. So my freshman year was 2004. So we're going on 20 years of friendship.
Of y'all too. Okay.
Yeah. So it was a group of us. It started off as a bigger group, but little by little, everybody was like, whatever. And
nothing ever happened with y'all.
Nothing. And I've never felt that with them. I've never felt like
disrespected.
Like I have one friend that he's a complete asshole.
Yeah.
Like complete asshole. He knows who it is. But it's like I never felt like I know that's just him. Like he's being
he's
being a brother. He's being a brother to me.
Yeah.
Like that's how he is.
Yeah.
And he's told me like, oh, I want to fuck your cousin. Oh, I want to fuck your sisters. They look cute.
Good,
and I'd be like, bruh, really?
Yeah.
So it's just I've never. And one of them I was actually roommates with him.
Yeah.
And never felt like he would walk around and be like, yo, can you fucking put on some clothes?
Yeah, I had a best friend, and I actually used to call him my brother. He passed away, so that's why I use past tense. But since I was little, like he literally, and people used to think that he liked me or
like
something.
You can't do nothing. Like you can't be friends.
And the thing is that when I tell you, he used to drop everything that he was doing for me. Like he would, if I would come, like somebody like in the neighborhood would like say something to me, he would come through real fucking quick and defend me, like protect me, whatever the case may be. But that was my brother, and it was that nigga never disrespected me, like nothing. He used to call my mom aunt, like that was literally.
No, all my friends call my mom mama.
Yeah,
like, mama. But they always used to come to my house to eat. Like literally, it was the type of friendship. They come over to my house to eat, even when I wasn't there, bro.
Yeah.
Like I get home and they'd be there, and I'm like,
"What you doing?
Dime, what you doing here?
You didn't even tell me he was coming through."
Like, well, we came because we knew your mom was cooking. I'm like, but I'm at work. And we're like, yeah, but we knew you was gonna get here eventually, and I'm like,
yeah.
And they just be chilling.
That was back in the days, man. That was a good time. All right, we got another question.
Yeah. Nope. I want to go with the spicy question. Spicy. I'm gonna go the black one. I'm gonna skipping.
Oh,
scripping.
Jesus Christ.
Straight to the black ones. Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What it say?
I don't know which one you want to do.
Do the top one. I can't see what it says, but
have you ever had sex outdoors?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
Have you?
No. Not out. Well,
hold on.
Not outdoors. In a car.
Okay. You gonna give me?
All right.
Hold on. I'm gonna do like this, and then you.
So the pink ones are not. They're regular. Spicy. They're regular personal questions, but they're not. The black ones are like.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do that. You pick 2 or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this spicy one.
Ask me.
One night stand. Have you ever had a one night stand? And if you did, tell me the story. But like, do like a quick. You had a one night stand? I've never had a one night stand. What?
It's not really a one. It's not really a one night. It's not really a one night stand, but it's one night stand is like you never see the person ever again.
I think so.
Right?
I think.
But one night stand,
or is one night stand like you just fuck him one night and then you don't fuck him no more? I guess it could be. I guess it is like you don't.
Like you meet that person and then you never see them
again. Yeah. What happens if you bump into them?
I would have appreciated that one more because my one night stand is 12 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never had one.
Yep. Mhm. That was quick, right? That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
12 years old. If you didn't get that reference, too bad.
You a little slow.
You a little slow.
Go, Nick.
No, that one's too nice.
Too nice. Oh.
Have you never had a one night stand?
Never.
Best place ever visited or that you want to visit?
Can I answer both?
Is it the same thing?
Okay, so I want to visit Greece.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there?
But the best place I think I've been to, has been Hawaii. Hold on.
Really? I've never been.
Oh, I went there for
my 30th expensive.
Birthday. I don't know. I didn't pay for nothing, so.
Okay, that's where that one night.
What about you? What about you?
No. So the best place I've ever visited, I would say, was an accidental trip. I went. Wow. Yeah, because I went. My brother was in the military.
Okay.
And he was stationed in South Korea.
Oh.
And
you went there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was weird because I wouldn't have gone to South Korea if he had not been stationed there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I went because he was there.
It's not in my list to go.
I don't think it's a bucket list type of trip either. So I went because he was stationed there.
But and you liked it.
It was okay. It was the only place I could have visited that he was ever stationed.
So what was the question again?
Best place I've ever visited. But wait, I'm getting there.
Oh,
you're ADHD. ADHD. So before that, he's always been stationed in like Iraq, Afghanistan, like places I can't visit. So this is the one place that he did get deployed to that I was like, oh shit. I was working for Delta at the time, so I was like, let me go. So I went with a friend, and
Clear. It was a friend.
Yeah. And I flew from, which was it was the longest flight I've ever fucking taken. It was like 15 hours from Atlanta. So, it was supposed to be just South Korea and back. On the way back, we couldn't get back because when you work for the airline, it's standby. So we couldn't get back. So what we did was we took Korean Air from Korea to Thailand. So
I want to go to Thailand too.
We get to Thailand, bro. It was supposed to be just like we're going to stay here the night because tomorrow our flight leaves. There was no other flight that day. So we landed like at 12. And then we get on the train. And this is another friend of mine that we were literally, we can sleep in the same room and we've traveled so many places.
You talking about, is this a guy?
A guy friend, right? Yeah. So, like strictly friends. He's never made me feel uncomfortable. It was never that intention.
Yeah.
And we literally met at the airline, like working for Delta.
Yeah.
So, we get to Thailand. We're taking the train to the to the hotel.
Yeah.
Everybody is dressed in bathing suits. And they got big ass water bazooka guns. And we're just like, we're the only ones fully dressed with our luggages. We're like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, yo, what's going on? And we get to we Google. It's called Songkran Festival. So it's from my understanding, it's how in the ancient times Thailand used to celebrate New Year's, which is in April. But now they celebrate it with the rest of the world. But this is how they celebrate it, and it's literally the biggest water festival of the year.
Wow!
So if you don't want to get wet, don't go outside because they don't ask permission. They soak you. They super soak you. And
so did they wet you while you was in?
No, not on the train. No, just not indoors. Like once you're outside, that would be disrespectful. I'd be like, bitch, I just got on the train. What the fuck?
Like I know you see me fully clothed with a maleta. Like
so, I immediately look at Chris and I'm like, you want to extend our trip? So we end up extending our trip, and we paid like peanuts for the hotel. We stayed at a nice ass hotel, and we paid like maybe $70 for like 2 nights, I think, or 3 nights.
2 nights.
Bitch,
you said this
because I'm taking 3. It was 3 days, 2 nights. So we paid $70 for 3 days, 2 nights, and it was a nice hotel. It was nice. And then you go around, and at this point you start begging for them to wet you because it's like 106 degrees. It's 106 degrees at night.
So did you end up walking around with bathing suits too then?
No, we didn't have. We had regular clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't know that was gonna happen.
Right.
So then they have these thing called tuk-tuks which is like the motorcycles, but they have like little cabins in the back, so you sit in the back. So the tuk-tuk drivers will get real close to the sidewalk, and people on the sidewalk with like kiddie pools, they take buckets of water and they'll throw them at the car.
What?
Yeah, and you'd get wet. And then if you're walking on the street, you have these little cute old ladies. They'll come up to you and they do like their little blessing thing, and they'll put like a type of chalk.
Don't touch my face.
I know, but that's
don't touch my face.
I know. This is where Michelle would get locked up. Back to that question.
Why the fuck you touching my face?
I don't care if you 109 years old, bitch.
Get the fuck back. So
they would go and they'd come up to you.
I wouldn't hit her.
They'll go like little blessing. They'll do like their blessing on you, and they'll go like this to you, and it smells really good. It's like you've been to a barber shop, right? Yeah. Like that powder that they put on the back of men's neck.
Okay.
It smells like real good.
Yeah.
It smells like that. It's talc. Like they'll go and they'll rub it on you and they'll put their blessing on you, whatever.
I mean, that's sweet, but
it's
just don't
sweet.
touch my face.
I know, but that's their thing. I don't know.
You could bless me without touching me.
No, they're gonna touch you.
No, don't touch me.
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
So then, that was that, and then we went to like the flea market there. It was nice, and we couldn't get back home, so we ended up going from Thailand. We took Pacific Airways to Hong Kong.
Oh.
And then we went from Hong Kong back to the States like the following day. So it was supposed to be like a 3-day, 2 nights in Korea, and we ended up spending like a whole 9 days in Asia.
That's dope though.
It was
that's
fucking
a nice experience.
dope, bro. But
that's a nice experience.
The place I do want to go, I've been dying to go. If I do go back to Thailand, I want to do the whole elephant thing.
I do too.
And
I want to do their needle tattoos.
The Philippines.
Yes.
Have you seen like the Philippines, like the blue water in between the mountains? No. Okay, never mind. So Australia. I want to do Australia, like the safaris.
Yeah.
No,
dope.
You wouldn't want to do that. You say you want to be a lion, bitch. That's where you can see the lions at.
No, I could just go to Africa.
Those are dangerous ones.
No, those are nice.
The lions over there?
Yeah.
I feel like they're more thuggish than the ones in Australia.
Could be.
The kangaroos, you gotta be careful in Australia.
Them motherfuckers
Have you
fight.
seen them?
Them bitches.
They square up.
They get up like bitch. Nigga,
I would have thought you chose a kangaroo to be your spirit animal because they square up like they chest is broad. Like they be fucking bench pressing.
I like a lion because they just very like chill to themselves.
I feel like
fuck with me.
I feel like lions could go 0 to 100 real quick.
I think that's why like that's me.
Yeah, that is you. All right, next question.
You should be a kangaroo. Okay, name one famous person you would love to hang with.
Hang? Like nothing more?
Because let me tell you something.
I know who yours is.
Yes, everybody knows.
Money bag.
Okay, but if I do more, but if it's just to hang with, who would you hang with?
Just to hang, I think it would still be, because people are like, oh my God, Liz, you have a crush on so many people. I would say Stephen Amell.
Who that is?
You don't know Stephen Amell?
He white.
Yeah. Stephen Amell, he's Canadian. And he's from the show. I showed you him. He's from the Arrow show.
Oh, that white dude.
Yeah. But it's not because of that. I just feel like because I followed him on social media. Mm-hmm. And he's just, first of all, he's like such a family dude. Mm-hmm. He's still like, he has.
Why would you want to hang out with him though?
Because he has money. Like he made a lot of money from Arrow, but he's still grinding. No, I'm saying like he's still grinding. Like he got his a wine company, a wine website is called Knocking Point, which is like he does collabs with all his celebrity friends and they make wine together. Like they actually go out to California and they choose the wines and stuff. So like not only are you an actor, but you're like an entrepreneur and you're still grinding. You still have all this stuff like, and it just shows that, and he's still like personable. Like he still goes on his live and he still talks to people. People ask him questions. He talks. So he's not like that. He's up here, but he doesn't have that. Like he still has that humbleness.
I got you. Okay.
You know, so I feel like hanging out with him would be like dope. Like I wouldn't feel like he's a celebrity.
I got you.
You know? Yeah. And like teach me your ways. Like you still grinding. Like, you know, I want to know that part.
I think I would want to chill with Taraji.
Taraji P?
Yeah.
She funny as fuck.
But I think the reason why, one, I fucking love her. She's my favorite. But I feel the same way about her. The way that she came up. You know what I'm saying? And how she grinded and how she made it to where she's at now. I feel like her as a woman and as a single mom, she's
a single mom? Mm-hmm. You would have never thought. And as far as like her screenplays, or whatever she does on screen, she's so versatile.
Yeah, because she talked about how she came here with her son and how she was trying to come up. Like,
where did she come from?
I forget. Don't do that to me.
Was it outside the U.S.?
I don't think so.
No. Or she just came from like another state. Like she moved outside that.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Which is understandable. Like you're moving outside your comfort zone. Right. And single mom on top of that, like.
Yeah, and she didn't have like nothing, and you know, she was saying how a lot of places were like basically no until she got that one. Yes, but
I think Tiffany Haddish is like that too, bro. Like she was a foster kid.
Yes, her too, yeah.
She was a foster kid.
But I would want Tiffany Haddish is going through a lot of shit.
She is. Mm-hmm. You saw the latest?
Yeah. But we ain't finna get into that.
No.
But Taraji, I think she can.
That's a good choice.
She can give a lot of like advice. Motivational, advice and motherly
she's a good fucking actress. Like she can turn it up real quick. She could go from funny, hilarious to crying and sad and make you cry.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah,
she's dope as fuck. Yeah. But who I want to chill with, like if I would
Moneybag Yo. Yeah. Moneybag, you already know.
Okay, go with you another question.
Okay, go. Shoot.
Oh, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Remember, and then I got the last one.
Do you have any fetishes?
Fetishes and what?
Bitch, sexual fetishes. Do you have?
Como like what? Like explain. Like what does that mean?
Like one of my other, I learned a new quote, which was "Don't yuck somebody's yum," but I yucked somebody's yum before on one of my other podcasts, which was sucking toes. That's the thing. Apparently, that's the thing. Oh. So, like, do you have a fetish where, like, you like getting your toes sucked, or you like sucking toes? I won't judge if you do, but off camera, I will make fun of you. Bitch. I will make fun of you, bitch.
So like something that I like to do during sex, like sexually,
or sexually that turns you on. That it's like
turns me on.
It's not the norm. Like you like getting done to you, or that you like doing.
That is not the norm.
That is not like a fetish. People be like, okay, my fetish is, something like that's not.
What's your fetish?
I wasn't expecting to be asked this question. What my fetish is? It's not really a fetish, but it's like it's a turn on. Like
what?
Like you guys are like how do I explain it without sounding like there's about to be an NDA disclosure over here. Like when a man shows you his strength.
Like when he can pick you up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that.
Or like if a guy go like this,
choke,
but not like choke, like bitch,
like I'm dying.
Like it's one of those like this, or like something like that. Aggressive. But in that sense, we can't just be fucking aisle 9 at the supermarket and you just fucking put your hand around my throat. Like
I'm gonna fuck you in the supermarket. What?
On top of the eggs,
the milk. Okay. I see. I like that too. It's
not really a fetish, but it's something that's.
I don't think that I can say my fetish.
Ooh, I got.
But what I will say is I really like to please my partner.
Okay.
So I do anything.
Mm. So there goes this question. What's your biggest flex? Never mind.
What's the biggest what?
Your biggest flex?
And sexual?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Never mind.
We gonna be rated R up in here.
All right. Name 3 crushes.
Nick, it was my turn.
Wait, this one's funny though.
Okay, go ahead.
Not funny, but fun. Name 3 crushes.
3 crushes? Like celebrities?
Yeah, any.
Yeah, because I can't speak about people.
Okay, so celebrities.
All right. Moneybag.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What
do you like about him? I find him ugly.
I know a lot of people do. I think what I like about him is that he's confident. Mm-hmm. That's number 1. He's I don't know him personally, but assertive. how he holds himself, he looks like he's a very confident man.
Yeah, that's attractive.
I think that's the main thing that I like is that he's so confident. Like he walks in like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Okay. And I love a nigga that's like that. Like I'm that bitch. We can be together, that bitch, nigga.
As you flick your hair.
Oh, shit, bitch, nigga.
As you flick your hair.
Let me see. Skin
So Moneybag.
Moneybag, number 1. Yeah. Oh, you know who else? I forget his name. I think his name is Tyler. Tyler?
Better not be the creator, I swear to God.
Oh, hell no. Oh. He works in P Valley as a security. Let me look him up right quick for you. Tyler.
P Valley?
On P Valley. I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't even know what either of those things are.
You never watched the show P Valley? No. Let me tell you.
Is it on Tubi?
No. It's on Stars.
No.
I think it's on Stars. You don't know him? Mm-mm. Okay, Tyler LePlay, whatever. No sé cómo se dice.
Tyler LePlay? Okay.
But if people know him...
What's your third one?
People would know that he is one fine thing. My third one... Let me look at mine. You know who I would say? I'm going to just go with Mike Towers. Fuck it.
Ooh. Okay, now there's a second part to that question.
Okay.
Who would you fuck, marry, and kill? Out of those 3.
Kill? I don't want to kill none of them.
Well, you got to. That's the second part of the question.
Mike Towers. I think I'm going to have to kill Mike Towers.
Bitch, we're going to go see him tonight.
I know.
Okay. No,
but,
really.
And I think the only reason why is because, no, I don't want to kill him. I can't kill the other ones. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. Who would you fuck?
Okay, I will kill... Damn. I'm going to just...
Kill Tyler. Don't nobody know him. Don't nobody know him.
Yeah, I'm going to just kill Tyler.
Kill Tyler, yeah.
It. And marry. Ooh. I think I will fuck Mike Towers and marry Moneybag. I think.
Okay.
But I would still marry Mike Towers too. Oh, I hope he called me on stage tonight. I'm gonna tell him.
Nah, he be calling up them thick girls. You're not thick enough for him.
I know it be to be the big girls.
Right? He like the big girl.
Yeah.
Watch out for the big girl.
3 for you.
No, because I already know the second part of the question, so I'm already gonna choose them with that in mind.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't disclose that second part to you.
Whatever.
All right, so you gotta ask me 2 questions.
Okay. What's important to you in a relationship, friendship?
Okay, in a relationship, trust.
My bad.
Trust. Number 1.
Oh, I'm like, no, it says what's important to you.
Yeah.
I know. I thought you was nothing. Go ahead. I'm a little slow. Don't mind.
Squirrel. I think in a relationship what's most important to me is trust.
Okay.
Because trust is so important. Put it like this. Trust is so important that the person in your past relationship fucked you up when it came to trust, and now you don't trust the next person.
Yeah.
That's how important trust is to
me.
Because let me tell you, my ex fucked me up.
Yo.
And I'm still fucked up because of that. And the fact that going forward, I know it's going to continue to fuck me up because I won't be able to look at the next person through pure eyes the way that they deserve.
Yo.
Because of my past experience. And I know that's something that I need to work on. But anyways, whatever. So trust for relationship. And I think in a friendship too. Well, with friendship is Well, with any relationship, let's just put it like this: trust and reciprocation.
That's a good one. Okay.
Trust and reciprocation. Put in what I'm putting in.
Definitely.
Or if one day I can't give you a whole 50, meet me where I'm at. If that day I can only give you 20, but you know damn well yesterday I gave you 90 because you only had 10, give me 80 that day.
I got you.
So I feel like, you know, because we're
not always,
we're not always at like 100% ourselves. So if let's say one day you be like, yo, Liz, I don't want to talk right now. I'm going to either go two ways about it. I'm be like, no, bitch, you going to talk because you need to get it out. But if you know the person, like Michelle, she don't do good under peer pressure. So Michelle's the type of person that you got to let her come around.
Yeah.
Michelle would talk when Michelle's ready.
Period.
And that's just like, you just got to learn that person. There's some people that subliminally, they want you to keep, like, what's wrong? I'm okay. Now, what's wrong?
No, and keep going and keep going.
They want you to do that. So you just got to, that's your part. That's your homework. You got to understand what that person wants. Because when Michelle says, nah, I'm good, leave me alone, it really means leave me alone.
Yeah. And I don't mean it in a rude way.
No, it just means like, I'm not ready to talk right now.
Right now, yeah.
So I get that part. So it's, as a friend should know that person.
Yeah.
Same thing as a relationship. Treat it as that. You know, like, know that person. And for me, it would be those two. Trust and reciprocation. Just give me what I'm putting in, even on the days that I don't put it in.
Yeah.
Pause. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Were we pausing?
No. Never mind, you can get it. It's the New York thing. It was like, you know, when I'm not ready to put it in. Anyways, whatever. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Got
it flew right over her head.
I like all three of them.
Oh, are you gonna ask me all three?
Oh, I could. You just gotta answer them quickly.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Which superhero or villain, whatever, would you fuck?
Iron Man. In the suit. Whip it out. Just pull it out the suit.
Ooh, bitch got me hot. Okay.
He's fine as fuck. Because it's like, he's so confident. Have you seen the Iron Man movies?
Not really.
Well, he's like so confident. Like, and he can come off as a douchebag, but he's just so confident, and he has the money, but it's not even about the money. It's just the fact that money doesn't mean shit to him, but he will use his money to like flex.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. So he doesn't act like he got... Anyways, you said quick. Okay, next question.
Which superhero would I fuck? I don't know. Spider-Man. Superman. Batman. That's all I know.
All of them?
No. I was thinking which one. I like Batman. He like buff.
So Superman. Superman could fling your ass to another universe.
But I think Superman is white.
They all white.
No, Batman look like he black.
Because his suit is black.
No, it's how he handle himself. Okay. Anyways. Furthest you've traveled for sex?
Nowhere. I don't go nowhere for sex.
The dick good. I'm traveling.
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever kissed fuck same sex?
I've kissed on a truth or dare.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait.
You answered it like you got something more to put to that question. So I'm going to ask you.
Yes. And no truth or dare.
To which one?
Both. Oh, but they fucked me. I didn't fuck them.
Which is the same shit.
Okay. Well, then they fucked
Really?
me. Mm-hmm. I was like 13.
13?
Or 14. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to need another shot after that.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So, all right.
Yeah.
One last one, and then...
Okay.
Because we got to get ready for the Mike Towers concert.
Yeah, it's motherfucking lit.
All right.
Okay.
If it's whack, we choosing again.
Okay. It's kind of whack. I don't know. I mean, it's not whack. It's deep. Okay.
I don't give a shit about that, Michelle. Bitch, we about to go with the spicy questions. Fuck this shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to do what you did for me. And I'm not even going to look at the questions.
Oh, shit.
So you know it's about to be more picante. There's some...
So are you in a relationship?
Me?
Do your viewers know if you're in a relationship or
No.
not?
So I was talking to someone.
Yeah.
After my ex, and it didn't go as planned because, again, like I said, trust is something that it's unfortunately is not the next person's responsibility.
Motherfuckers.
But the way things happen.
Yeah, if you doing shit already that's throwing me off on what I've already seen before.
Yeah, if it's a pattern, like,
yeah, no.
So
fuck that.
Going into a relationship, how it should be is 100% trust, and I'm gonna trust you no matter what, right? Or it can be building the trust. Either way, it's gonna be a gauge. Either you start off at 100 and it goes down, or you start off at 0 and you build it as you go.
Right.
But when you are going into that relationship with that mentality that I've seen some shit, and not only from my previous relationship, but I have siblings that I know done some shit.
Yeah.
And the men in my life I have seen have done shit. Like, you're already going in thinking twice about trust. Right? And which is not fair.
Ain't shit.
It ain't fair for the next person. But which is why me personally, I'm upfront with this. Yeah. So if I'm telling you I already have trust issues, don't go doing sneaky shit.
Bitch.
Like, right?
Right.
Like, for example, I was talking to this one dude, super nice guy. I really liked him.
Yeah.
But it just got to the point where I couldn't trust because, like, right at the beginning of us talking, he went missing for like 3 or 4 days. Okay. And it was like, oh, I was back home.
But you remember how I felt about that, though.
Yeah, you was like, give him a chance. Yeah. Like, you don't know what happened. People deal with certain things differently. And I get that part. So, which is why I was like, you know what? You're right. But automatically, you know, and then he was upfront. He was like, you know, something happened. And the way that I'm seeing is it only takes a few seconds to text. So if you're going to come back after this whole missing situation and be like, I really, you know, I really do want to get to know you, and I really want, if you had this thought, why didn't you, you know, if you knew that you wanted to make things work, why not shoot me a text and avoid all this?
Because he don't owe you nothing in the beginning.
You don't, but now know that going forward, I can't look at you I can't look at you with like complete trust.
Yeah, but you can't put that much pressure on somebody. To
me, it's a lack of respect as well, because you didn't have the respect.
I wouldn't.
Or you didn't have the audacity.
Okay.
You didn't have the audacity to shoot me a text.
I'm
gonna be out of pocket. But then the minute you came back, the first thing you did was text me. That's kind of weird.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I just don't think that. I think us humans, we put so much pressure on each other to do things. Maybe he wasn't ready.
So what made you ready the next day?
Yeah. No, yeah.
What made you ready the next day? Like, because as soon as you got back, you texted me talking about,
hey,
you had something going on.
Yeah. He had to handle it. He couldn't tell you in the moment, though.
It takes a quick second to be like, I'm going to be out of pocket. And you get me out of your hair for good. Like, you get me out of your hair, I won't bother you until you're ready to text me back.
But some people aren't like that. You got to understand.
But then do it again, and what happens? Now I'm like, it's over. Like, because it happened again.
Yeah.
So then at that point, the second time is like...
And you already expressed yourself.
I had already expressed myself. Remember this happened with you?
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, and you were telling me, you was like, well, he don't owe me nothing, which I completely understand 100%. Nobody owes you nothing when you're getting to know each other. But Correct. Just know that if we do decide to take that next step, it's going to count against you, because it's going to be like you go missing again or something happens of the same occurrence. It's going to look funny. Like, it's going to be like...
I mean, I guess. I mean, I get it.
Because, like, if we're just messing around...
If we're just messing around, then okay.
You definitely don't owe me nothing.
But if we're trying to build to be something, then
it's going to be funny. Like, it's going to be weird. Like, you know, now...
Because how can I trust you?
Because that's how the mind works.
Or how can I believe you? Or whatever.
Yeah. Because that's how the mind works. Now you go missing again. Now you go missing again. And then the first thing my brain is going to go to is that.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So, like, yeah, at the beginning, he didn't owe me nothing, but it happens again. Now, after we have built something, now I'm going to feel like you wasted my time.
Right. No, I get it.
But, yeah, I was talking to somebody. I'm not talking to nobody. And I did have a friend who told me, bitch, you too busy to be dating people anyway. So
there's no time in the world.
I have no time. I'm going to school. I have 2 jobs. I'm trying to build my podcast. I'm trying to build my brand, and I'm trying to.
But somebody can still fit in through all of that, though.
But they won't understand that. Like he has to.
Somebody will understand that.
A man will understand that.
Okay.
Not a boy.
No.
You're not even gonna think about it.
Think about what?
These are black questions.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a car by its tip.
Wheels?
I don't know. When did you know of your sexuality?
Okay, no. That was no.
Okay.
That's an LGBT question.
Yeah, because I was saying I know my sexuality. Yeah,
Strictly dickly.
Car sex story. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I'm gonna say a car sex story, but I can tell you guys that I pulled over on the side of like the highway and had sex.
That's a car sex story. Was it good?
It was always good.
Was there any drinks involved? Was it sober sex?
I think so.
Drunk sex or sober sex?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know. I think drunk sex. I don't know.
Right? Because sober sex, like you really want, like, I feel like, yeah. I feel like sober sex is like more passionate. Well, drunk sex too, but
drunk sex can be very.
But drunk sex is triggered sometimes by alcohol and desire, but sober sex is it's triggered by just desire.
Right.
So I feel like, especially if it's like down aisle 9 at the supermarket and they grab you by your throat.
Oof. Fuck me right there. You need me to bend over?
Top it up, bread.
Sexual kink.
The next person is, why is this bread flat?
Why is there something white on top of it?
Mira, el pan está caliente.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my God, melted cream cheese.
¿Qué significa eso? Sexual kink.
It was like a fetish. Like
so
you
what
said.
We already talked about.
Yeah.
When did you lose your V card? Like what?
You asking me? Yes, I'm asking you. You
asking me?
Yeah. When did they?
13.
Golly.
Yeah.
God. I feel like I'm so behind. I was your baby daddy.
Yeah, I lost my dreams for my baby daddy.
Oh,
I know. Oh,
okay.
No. What about you?
Mine was.
I wish I would have held it though longer, or held, or didn't have sex till like.
Yeah. Was he about the same age?
He was 16. He's 3 years older, so he was 16.
That's not bad.
No,
that's good age. Mine was pretty late. Mine was like 19.
Damn, that's so good. Oh.
And it was to my high school sweetheart.
I wish I would have waited.
High school sweetheart.
I wish I would have waited till
he's
like
a
20.
Fucking asshole, but he's an asshole. He still is, I think. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna ask a question. Do you think, in the sense of, like, let's say you 13, 16, right?
Yeah.
3 years apart. Let's say you guys are together. Your parents know you're together. Whatever. Blah blah blah. He turns 18. You're 15. Do y'all have to break up?
No. Why?
I'm saying legally.
No.
It's not gonna be, oh, he's with a minor?
No.
18 and 15?
I mean, the world will look at it like that, but I'm not gonna look at it like that. You've been digging me down since 13, bitch. So fuck that age you gotta do now. You ain't gonna stop digging me down, motherfucker.
I break up for 3 years.
Yeah,
I've always wondered that, like, because there's some times where it's like,
how would you feel? You have a daughter. How would you feel?
I think, let's say my daughter, because she's not allowed to date. I think the earliest she can ever date is probably junior year.
What's junior year?
So
what
like
is that? Like 15?
11 grade. So I think it would be like,
what, they 16?
For her it would be 17, because she's gonna graduate right at 17. So like late 16, because her birthday is right, like literally 4 days after school starts. So she's one age. So she's always been like the youngest of the bunch, because she's one age, and she's with the older kids, and then she turns their age. So this year she started middle school at the age of 10, which I think is pretty young.
Middle school?
Yeah, she started the 6th grade at the age of 10.
What are you talking about? Ain't she? Well, how old is she?
She's 11.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. She starts school, like right there. So I think the earliest I would let her date somebody, and it has to be like full on. I need to know who this kid is. I need to know who his parents are. Like, and make sure that he comes from a good home. And I don't mean a good home like he got money. I mean like he comes from a decent family,
respectable family. Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
like because you can be
for sure
less fortunate and still be the best of people.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that.
And you can have so much money and you gonna be
an asshole,
yeah,
like a dick to society.
Sure.
So I think that like junior year, like, and if it's something serious, be like, okay, you guys get to know each other, you guys like each other. If you still feel the same way at the end of this school year, then you guys can date your senior year, because you don't know if it's like all the excitement of having a first boyfriend,
right?
You know. So if you guys still feel the same way at the end of the year or towards the end of the year, then ideally that's what's gonna happen. But you know, like, which is why I every day I try to build trust with her, and I try to be like, you need to tell me things, like, because things that you're going through are normal. I went through. I was scared shitless of telling my mom of my first crush ever.
Right.
You know, and then
I've never had conversations with them about.
Yeah, my first crush was, and I was so scared because he was morenito. Oh my God, I was like,
why? Why was you scared?
Dominican mom, taboo. You know.
Yeah.
A mí no me traigan prieto a casa. Like, that's how it was. It was bad. Damn. But it was because we lived in the project. So her mentality of
it was different.
It was different. Now, I think anybody I bring home is like, is he a good man? Me like, yep.
Right.
Because she'll say it. She goes, hasta los blancos son lo más desgraciado. Like, she'll say it too. And it's true.
It's true.
Color don't mean shit.
At all.
At all. Like, at all. And money don't mean shit either. But at that age, and again, because I never told her, this was just my perception of what I thought she was going to think.
Yeah.
She never said this.
Yeah.
It was just one of those, like, mom is going to flip out. She never said these things. I just felt like she would say those things.
I got you.
Because she was so, like, mean. But I explained on the, my previous podcast where my mom, she was dealt a tough hand. So.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like that's how it would be for me. I don't know about you, because Cam she's probably a little older than Gigi, right? She's like, she's like 10 months.
Yeah, because Gigi is August
of 14, 2012.
Camilla's 2011. November.
So it's like 10 months.
Yeah.
11, 8, no, 9 months. 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months. So when you had Cam, I got pregnant.
Yeah, because I got pregnant at 19.
No, I'm saying, like,
what?
Because they're 9 months apart. So when you had
Cam,
yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool.
That is.
But yeah, what would you, like when would you let her date? And how are you, like, how do you plan to approach it?
I think because she's already been open, like, tells me she likes a boy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just tell her, like, she should wait until she finishes school.
Like, school completely?
And I think it's because, one, I dated and I was with her dad for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you miss out in life.
Yeah.
You miss out in school things. Like, I've never went to prom, not because
for real
I couldn't go, but
because he didn't want to go.
He was in jail.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, who am I gonna go with?
True.
And then all my friends was just like, everybody was so. It was just so
anti-school, right?
It was like a hood.
Did you anti-school? What, like, did you have friends that were anti-school? Like, man, fuck school.
Kinda.
Yeah, like, we're not doing that shit. It's just stupid.
Like, don't nobody want to go to, like, no, we had a high school reunion. Don't nobody go to that shit. Like, you see the nerds on the shit.
Anti-school. Like, yeah, I get you. Like, I went to, because I missed out 1 year because of going through treatment.
Yeah.
So I missed out on my prom. So when
I've always wanted to throw a prom event for the people,
like an after party, or like a pre-prom,
like a prom. I'm gonna throw a prom for adults that did not get to go in high school.
Oh, that would be so dope.
Yeah, I really want to do that.
That would be nice.
I'm hungry, but yeah, I really want. Yeah, I think I want her to finish school, like, completely. Like, I tell her that right now. I'd be like, Don't focus on boys. Like, yeah, if you like a boy and a boy likes you, have him open the door for you, hold your book bag.
Like, start training now.
Yeah. Like, you're a queen. Like, I tell her right now, like, you're a queen. You're a diamond. So it's hard. It's rare to have a diamond. So that's what you are. You have to look at yourself as you're a diamond. It's rare. So you can't give yourself to just anybody. You can't allow anybody to be like, I dated her. No, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy school. Go out with your friends and just live life.
Be the girl that people was like, man, I wanted to date
her. Yeah, and
but I couldn't.
I couldn't get to her.
You know what? It's crazy because like thinking back,
and then we'll start when she finishes schools. I want her to travel. Like, I want her to live life.
Yeah,
you know.
That's why I said ideally, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. That's what we want.
And not only that, but I do like. I want her to. I'm not gonna hold her back. Like, let's say she tells me, "Mom, I'm gonna go to college on the other side of the country." I'm not gonna be like, no. Like, I want her to experience that.
Yeah, if you want to
do it,
do it.
If you have a boyfriend here,
it's gonna stop
wherever I may be, whatever, because I don't know where I'm gonna be. Like,
yeah, but it's gonna stop you.
It's gonna stop you, and you're gonna hesitate. You're gonna be like, wait, but my boyfriend's here. I got a full ride in California, but I don't want to leave my boyfriend.
Them niggas ain't shit.
You a diamond.
I told Cam, I said, you break people's heart. Don't let nobody break your heart.
Hopefully neither.
I mean, hopefully neither. But if it comes down to it, bitch, you break their heart. The fuck?
But yeah, that's just my thing on that. Like, I won't hold her back, but the only thing I could do is give her advice, because once you start giving them advice and they're like, well, like me, like I was like, oh my God, this is not what my mom wants. Because we never spoke about it, so I'm left to assume. I'm left to assume what my mom wanted,
right,
or what she didn't want. So that's why I want to leave that open communication.
Definitely, I tell Cam
so that she can tell me,
whoever makes you
and then I will give her advice. I'd be like, listen, you have to think about it. Like, for example, she goes to a specialized school, not like that type of special, but she goes to like a musical school. No, it's true.
I know.
I don't.
That's how you said, not that type of special.
I don't want to get canceled before I even start. So it's not that type of, like, it's a performing arts school,
right? So
she's already telling me, she's like, for their 8th grade, like their graduation, they're planning a trip to Greece, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I didn't get that shit. We had a trip to fucking Six Flags.
Disney World.
We went to Six Flags.
We went to SeaWorld.
We went from New York to Jersey. That was like the biggest trip we had.
I think that was in 5th grade though. I
had to forge my signature to go on my senior trip. We went to
I fought a lot though in middle school, so
why doesn't that surprise me? Anyways, all right.
Yeah.
So we about to wrap it up because we gotta get sexy for
my tidies. Yeah.
All right, so thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I love you so much for being on this podcast episode.
That's thank you. Love me?
Well, that's just on top.
I love you too.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, just thank you for being here. It really means a lot to me. You don't know how much it means to me. It means even more that we about to be putas tonight. We about to be outside
to see night
I haven't been outside in so long. I really, really need it. Yes. But thank you. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My podcast is out on Apple Podcasts now. Yeah. Thank you to Michelle. And Michelle, you have the mic to say thank you to whoever you want. And
thank you, girl, for having me here.
Not only that, bitch, but you got your own podcast too. I want you to remember, we building each other.
I have my own podcast too. It's called See What I'm Saying. Mm-hmm. It's on YouTube and all platforms. Mm-hmm. And I have my business.
I'm about to tag you too, so I'm gonna tag your podcast as well.
Okay. Well, then you got to be on my podcast next. Then
obviously, duh. And we gonna talk about the Mike Towers concert after we will be with us tonight.
Maybe we can record tomorrow then.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So tomorrow will be like a part 2. But with the hangover. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes.
And then in my business, Camilla's Collection.
And what do you sell on this?
I got heels, jewelry, sunglasses, and yeah.
And she sells thongs. She sells vibrators.
Okay. I ain't there yet.
No. Do you want to though? Like you want to?
That would be dope, but I don't know.
Little bullet.
Get that coochie wet.
Do you own vibrators? I never had. I never had.
What? I had.
I don't. You know,
and I made sure it was waterproof so I could take it in the shower with me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. You fucking thought about that shit. Very calculated.
Yeah.
No. I've.
Really?
I'm weird. I think Skylar not diagnosed me, but he labeled me. He said, pansexual. No, not pansexual.
What's
pansexual is you attracted to. I don't know, but it's pretty much a demisexual.
What's that mean?
It's pretty much you can
like you turn off your sex.
No, like no. You can say, hey, that guy's attractive.
Yeah.
But if there's no attraction between you two,
yeah,
you won't be sexually motivated.
I got you.
I'm not a sexually motivated person just off of looks. Like you have to.
I mean, I'm not either though. I get what you're saying because I'm not. I could be like, dang, you fine, but it don't mean I want to fuck. And it don't mean that we hanging out and we're drinking. I'm gonna be turned on.
Yeah, it's no, we have to have. We gotta have a
chemistry.
Like, and that's why I think click. That's why it's so hard for me to be in a relationship because it takes a lot to get there. That's because I can't. I can't get sexually motivated on my like with
by yourself.
Yeah. Like I need to have somebody I'm really attracted to, like very passionate and stuff like that. For me, I can't just sit there like like what's that?
It's like when you're done, you'd be like,
okay, now fling that shit across the room and be like, all right, I need me a real man.
Right in the nightstand.
Like that's the same thing with dildo. Like I don't know strap-ons. I don't know. I can't.
I've never done a strap-on. I mean, obviously.
I don't know. When you was 13? No?
No, she just ate.
She was full.
She was full.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Like I said, you're welcome.
We were getting off topic again.
Yeah. Oh my God. This podcast is gonna be like 8 hours long because of our fucking attention span. But yeah,
do a shot to close out or no?
You want to?
Fuck it. We're going to Mike Towers concert anyway.
Ooh, yeah, them drinks be so expensive, girl.
Yeah. Ooh.
And we got Henny White. All right, so thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed this.
I hope you guys
enjoyed this episode. We got really deep and we shared a lot about ourselves. And just please keep listening, subscribe, watch out for Michelle's episode tomorrow.
Yep.
Michelle's podcast episode. So with that being said, we close off this successful podcast episode.
Yes, to many more. To being the number one podcast.
Yeah, because you know what?
Fuck it.
If I make it, you make it. If you make it, I make it.
Period. That's how it is. That's how life works.
That's how life
real
works.
Friends.
Yeah.
When we make it, when one make it, we all make it.
Yeah.
With the real
one last question.
Yes.
When you make it, not if you make it.
When
you make it, what's the first thing you gonna do?
Ooh. Like what you mean though?
Like me, when I make it, I'm gonna make sure my mom's set for life.
Okay.
Like she don't have to worry about shit. Yeah. That retirement check that she get, that's gonna be changing her pocket.
Yeah, I think I would. You know, that's crazy because the first person I thought about was my mom. Yeah. Like just to make sure I get her like a condo on the beach and she could just escape from her life, a man, and just go to and just.
Cheers to that.
So cheers to that to our moms.
Yep.
They raised some real ass bitches. Oh, it's so.
Thank you guys.
Oh fuck. Thank you.